for us to be here and very honored for performing for you this afternoon. And like every other good cause, शुभ काम शुरू करने से पहले भगवान का नाम लेते हैं, मंदिर में बैठे हैं. So एक छोटी सी गणेश स्तुति हम करेंगे दोस्तों. And I really want everybody to have a beautiful nostalgic afternoon with our bhajans which we'll be performing after. So enjoy the afternoon, and once more, Lalji and Sheila.
Happy anniversary.
Congratulations. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha. Kian, join us? No? Please? Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Sona. मेरे साथ सभी एक बार जलाराम बापा के लिए जय हो बोले. बोलो जलाराम बापा री जय. जलाराम बाबा तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम, नेकी पर चले और बदी से टले, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। जलाराम बाबा तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम, नेकी पर चले और बदी से टले, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। जलाराम बाबा तेरे बंदे हम। ये अंधेरा घना छा रहा, तेरा इंसान घबरा रहा। ये अंधेरा घना छा रहा, तेरा इंसान घबरा रहा। हो रहा बेखबर, कुछ ना आता नजर, सुख का सूरज छुपा जा रहा है। तेरी रोशनी में जो दम, तो अमावस को कर दे पूरम। नीति पर चले और बदी से टले, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। जलाराम बाबा तेरे बंदे हम। जब जुल्मों का हो सामना, तब तू ही हमें थामना। जब जुल्मों का हो सामना, तब तू ही हमें थामना। वो भलाई करे, हम भलाई करे, नहीं बदले की हो कामना। दिया तूने हमें जो जन्म, तू ही झेलेगा हम सबके गम। नीति पर चले और बदी से टले, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। जलाराम बाबा तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम, नेकी पर चले और बदी से टले, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। जलाराम बाबा तेरे बंदे हम।
पुरुषोत्तम भाई के लिए जोरदार तालियां। स्वागत है आपका।
ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, सबको गले से लगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। कौन है ऊंचा कौन है नीचा, सब में हो ही समाया, भेद भाव के झूठे भरम में ये मानव भरमाया। धर्म ध्वजा धर्म ध्वजा फहराते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो।
इसका न कोई संगी साथी, ईश्वर है रखवाला। बंद करो मत द्वार दया, दे दो इसको सहारा। दीप दीप जलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, सबको गले से लगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो।
ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो,
प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो।
बोलो बोलो जलाराम बापा की।
जय।
सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, कर ले बंदे ये शुभ काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, कर ले बंदे ये शुभ काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम,
शिव आएंगे तेरे काम, सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, कर ले बंदे ये शुभ काम। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। Sing with me. ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। खुद को राख लपेटे फिरते, औरों को देते धन धान। खुद को राख लपेटे फिरते, औरों को देते धन धान। देवों के हित विष पी डाला, नीलकंठ को कोटि प्रणाम, नीलकंठ को कोटि प्रणाम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, शिव आएंगे तेरे काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, कर ले बंदे ये शुभ काम। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। शिव के चरणों में मिलते हैं सारे तीर्थ चारों धाम। शिव के चरणों में मिलते हैं सारे तीर्थ चारों धाम। करने का सुख तेरे हाथों, शिव के हाथों में परिणाम, शिव के हाथों में परिणाम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, शिव आएंगे तेरे काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, कर ले बंदे ये शुभ काम। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। शिव के रहते कैसी चिंता, साथ रहे शिव के रहते कैसी चिंता, साथ रहे प्रभु आठोया। शिव को भज ले सुख पाएगा, मन को आएगा राम, मन को आएगा राम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, शिव आएंगे तेरे काम। सुबह सुबह ले शिव का नाम, कर ले बंदे ये शुभ काम। ओम नमः शिवाय, 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 ओम नमः शिवाय। मीठे रस से भरोड़ी राधा रानी लागे, राधा रानी लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जीनो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भरोड़ी राधा रानी लागे, राधा रानी लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जीनो पानी लागे, मने खारो खारो रूप रंग की छबीली पठराने लागे, पठराने लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भरोड़ी राधा रानी लागे, राधा रानी लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे। ना भावे मन माखन मिश्री अपना कोई मिठाई, ना भावे मन माखन मिश्री अपना कोई मिठाई। मारी जी बढ़िया ने भावे अब तो राधा नाम मलाई, मारी जी बढ़िया ने भावे अब तो राधा नाम मलाई। वृष भानु की ललिता गुण धन लागे, गुण धन लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भरोड़ी राधा रानी लागे, राधा रानी लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे। राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठो याम, राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठो याम। जिनकी बाधा दूर करत है राधा राधा नाम, जिनकी बाधा दूर करत है राधा राधा नाम। राधा नाम में सफल जिंदगानी लागे, जिंदगानी लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भरोड़ी राधा रानी लागे, राधा रानी लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे, मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे। मने खारो खारो यमुना जी नो पानी लागे। हाँ, कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की।
Hey. कन्हैया लाल की।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं रामनारायणं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं
तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
देर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं
देर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं
जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं,
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 माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुनाते नहीं,
माँ यशोदा की जैसे सुनाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं,
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 गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं,
गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं।
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्, अच्युतं केशवं
कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, 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 रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की Paresh, this is your favorite bhajan. हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काय न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काय न जाणू हे धर्म करम ना जोड़ा बण दिया धीरजनी लगाम ताणू काय न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काय न जाणू काय न जाणू रे काय न जाणू रे काय न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काय न जाणू सुख ने दुख ना पैड़ा ऊपर गाड़ो चाल्यो जाए सुख ने दुख ना पैड़ा ऊपर गाड़ो चाल्यो जाए कभी उगे आशानो सूरज कभी अंधारो मारी मुझने खबर नहीं कहीं क्या मारू ठिकाणू काहे न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काहे न जाणू काहे न जाणू रे काहे न जाणू रे काहे न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काहे न जाणू ક્યાંથી આવ્યો ક્યાં જવાનો ક્યાં મારે રહેવાનો ક્યાંથી આવ્યો ક્યાં જવાનો ક્યાં મારે રહેવાનો અગમ નિગમનો ખેલ ગોચર મનમાં મૂંઝાવાનો रात बीतेने क्या रे वाए वाणू काहे न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काहे न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काहे न जाणू काहे न जाणू रे काहे न जाणू रे काहे न जाणू हरि तू काड़ू मारू क्या ले जाए काहे न जाणू काहे न जाणू काहे न जाणू काहे न जाणू
ઓહો છોટું ગાડું છે આ પણ મેચિંગ છે સોંગ
This next song is actually especially for Ryan and Kian because it's not really a bhajan. ये है एक लोरी मगर ये जो हमारी नानी माँ बैठी है ना यहाँ पे कियान और Ryan की तो she used to probably sing to them and they love this song and she should actually join me if she wants to.
Come.
She will be joining me in one song definitely.
Let's see if you can put us all to sleep anyway. Come.
We tried our best.
Please don't go away. Yeah, don't even sleep.
यशोदा का नंद लाला ब्रिज का उजाला है मेरे लाल से तो सारा जग झिलमिलाए यशोदा का नंद लाला ब्रिज का उजाला है मेरे लाल से तो सारा जग झिलमिलाए रात ठंडी ठंडी हवा आगे सुनाए भोर गुलाबी पन के नींद से जगाए यशोदा का नंद लाला ब्रिज का उजाला है मेरे लाल से तो सारा जग झिलमिलाए सोते सोते गहरी नींद में मुन्ना क्यों मुस्काए पूछा मुझसे मैं जानूं इसको क्या सपना आए जुग जुग से ये लाल है रफ़ेहा हर पल देखे बस यही सपना जू 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 जब भी जन्म ले मेरी गोद में आए मेरे लाल से तो सारा जग झिलमिलाए
नानी माँ आज इतने बड़े होकर भी she sang it.
And लालजी भाई ने क्या बजाया ढोलक।
अरे वाह,
आहा,
उनको तो मैंने देखा ही नहीं.
गिरीश क्या बात है लालजी भाई। चलो अभी नेक्स्ट सॉन्ग में भी बजाओ। नेक्स्ट सॉन्ग में बजाओ। हाँ आपके लिए सिर्फ है। So can you get Lalji in the camera? नहीं तो balloon हटा दो. Getting him clear. ज़माने में कहाँ टूटी हुई तस्वीर बनती है, तेरे दरबार में बिगड़ी हुई तकदीर बनती है। तारीफ तेरी निकली है दिल से, आई है लब पे बन के कवाली, शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा आया है तेरे दर पे सवाली। हाँ शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा आया है तेरे दर पे सवाली। लब पे दुआएं आँखों में आंसू, दिल में उम्मीदें पर झोली खाली, शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा आया है तेरे दर पे सवाली। दर पे सवाली आया है दर पे सवाली, हो बाबा शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा आया है तेरे दर पे सवाली। हो ओ मेरे साईं देवा तेरे सब नाम लेवा, ओ मेरे साईं देवा तेरे सब नाम लेवा। खुदा इंसान सारे सभी तुझको है प्यारे, सुने फरियाद सबकी तुझे है याद सबकी। बनाया कोई छोटा नहीं मायूस लौटा, अमीरों का गुजारा गरीबों का गुजारा। तेरी रहमत का किस्सा बयां अकबर करे क्या, तो दिन की दुनिया दुनिया है गुलशन, सब फूल काटे तू सबका माली। हाँ शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा आया है तेरे दर पे सवाली। खुदा की शान तुझ में
दिखे भगवान तुझ में, खुदा की शान तुझ में, दिखे भगवान तुझ में। तुझे सब मानते हैं, तेरा घर जानते हैं, चले आते हैं दौड़े जो खुशकिस्मत है थोड़े। ये हर राही की मंजिल, ये हर कश्ती का साहिल, जिसे सबने निकाला उसे तूने संभाला, जिसे सबने निकाला उसे तूने संभाला। तू पिछड़ों को मिलाए, बुझे दीपक शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा आया है तेरे दर पे सवारी। लपे दुआएं आंखों में आंसू, दिल में उम्मीदें पर झोली खाली। शिरडी वाले साईं बाबा आया है तेरे दर पे सवारी। हाँ शिरडी साईनाथ महाराज की। और लालजी भाई ने क्या गाने को कहां से कहां ले गए, क्या बात है। उनके पास ई फ्लैट है, डी शार्प। हां ये है। कौन सा है? नहीं कौन सा है? तोरा मन बर्तन के, मेरा तोरा बर्तन।
किस विध पाऊं तो है प्रभु कहे तू मन को पाले, पा जाएगा मोहे तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए, तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए। भले बुरे सारे कर्मों को, भले बुरे सारे कर्मों को देखे और दिखाए, पूरा मन दर्पण कहलाए, तोरा कलियां दुख के नाते मन सबका आधा सुख की कलियां दुख के नाते मन सबका आधा मन से कोई बात छुपे ना मन के नैन हजार जग से मांगे मांग कोई जग से चाहे मांग कोई मन से भाग न पाए तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए भले बुरे सारे नरमों को भले बुरे सारे नरमों को देखे और दिखाए तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए थैंक यू
So now Bhavesh will sing the next one.
After Kaki's magnificent performance, after Kaki's magnificent performance, I can't do justice. So I'm very fortunate and very lucky today that I've been asked to say a few words about my Kaka and Kaki and their 50 years together. Let's have a round of applause for that. 50 years. Kaka doesn't look a day past 21. And Kaki definitely 16. Yeah. So, obviously, on behalf of Lalji Kaka and Sheila Kaki and Reena and Sonia and the immediate family, we welcome you all today to a very, very special afternoon, evening of celebrations. And first of all, I have to say a thank you to each and every one of you today because it's Easter, and I know you'd all rather be on holiday, because I would as well. But we're here today to celebrate a fantastic milestone. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about their journey and how they met, because I'm sure most of you don't know how they met. And I promise you they did not meet on a rummy card table. I can tell you that now. So there is a lot of romance in this story, and I think there is a film that I'm going to speak to Ram Gopal Verma about. And I think you'll enjoy this little story that I'm going to tell you. So Lalji Kaka, born in 1949 in India, to our late grandfather, Mr. Kanjibai and Mrs. Maniben Anand Parmar. Born to a big family, 5 siblings, and we are very fortunate to have each and every one of them here today. Our President, Prime Minister, Purushottambai Parmar. Our Vice President, my father, Ramjibai Parmar. Our Finance Minister himself, Laljibai Parmar. Our Home Secretary, Babubai Parmar. And our Foreign Secretary, Ashokbai Parmar. I only said it because he's hardly ever here, so he's a foreign secretary, right? So, you know. But we're all blessed. And I will tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I can say this from my heart, and I'm very proud to say this, that we are a very strong family. We're the only family for the last 53 years, because I've been born. Every Diwali without fail, ladies and gentlemen, every Diwali without fail, the whole family gets together. Regardless of where they are, no matter what happens. And Diwali ma badai bhera thaye, khaye, piye, fatakara fodiye. And pachi the most important thing, paisa. The money. Badai page lage. And that's what everyone looks forward to. And in times of inflation, cost of living, we're still at £1. We're still at £1. As you will. All right? And that becomes difficult as well as sometimes. So Kaka had his childhood in Kenya. And then from Kenya, he moved to London at the sweet age of 16. Now imagine, in those days, 16-year-old, not a penny to his name. The only thing he had was a passport. But he had the foresight to say, no, I need to move now. I need to look at a career. I need to see where the future is. And the future was in the UK. And as you're all aware, in those days, it was just jump on a plane or jump on a boat and get here. And if you were lucky, you had someone's address and you managed to stay at someone's house for 4 or 5 days. And then you moved on to whatever that was, wherever you moved on to. And Kaka was, I would say, very entrepreneurial, I think is the word to use. He came here, he took that risk, and immediately he found his way in London. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. It was a case of finding the journey. And that journey took him to where he is today. Right? However, the journey only starts there. He studied. He knew the way forward was education, education, education. And he studied horology, which is the art of watchmaking. And as you know, he had a very, very successful career, starting in the way back in the 60s in the city with a Jewish firm where they all made watches. And there's this one story that I have to tell you, which is this, that he started work, then immediately, without knowing, Poston Bapa came. He got him a job. Babu Kaka, Osho Kaka were here. They stayed with him. They studied. And then Dad came. And everyone had a job. And there was one instance, which none of you know about, but I know about this because I spend a lot of time with Kaka. And which is this, that as soon as Poston Bapa came, he was working at a watch factory. And he went in that day and he said, I'm leaving. And he said, how can you leave? You just like, you've been here, you're one of our star performers, engineer, watches. He says, no, I have to go. But don't worry, I've got a replacement. I said, you're going, but you've got a replacement. He said, yes, my brother is here. He's a better watchmaker than I am. That's how Bapa got his job. Firstly, the entrepreneurial side. What he did, very clever. A bit of Arthur Daly, a bit of Del Boy. He then goes back to the other job and says, I'm leaving. He says, but you just started the job. He says, no, I'm leaving. The guy goes, but you've just taken an interview and you're starting. He went back to where Bapa was and he says, I'm coming back. And the guy said, but you've just given your brother the job. He said, well, you can give me another job. But that's how clever he was. But he knew the demand and supply in those days. That's being very, very astute in the way that he thought. He thought about the future, not the now, but the future. And he knew that everyone was going to get settled. But one of the things that he enjoyed most, and I think a lot of you are here because of this and his legacy, was what brought him and everybody together was what we do, which is music. And this is the journey. Why I'm saying this to you guys is because it was music, literally, that brought Kaka and Kaki together. Did you know that, Nara? No. Is that how you brought Manvir together? No. No. But Lalji Kaka, again, music. And in those days, you know, you hear all these wonderful stories. Everyone was like, it was a very remote community. But if you're a musician, you would do mehfils, koknagara ratna, you know, no matter what it was, someone's house would have a mehfil and everyone would get together, have a good time, and go back to work. And you were talking about pounds, pence, and shillings in those days, right? But the amazing thing is, and I'm sure you'll all agree, not the new generation, but certainly the old generation will agree that those days was when everyone was one. Everyone helped everyone whenever they needed to. You didn't have to, no mobile phones, no WhatsApps, no nothing. If anyone was in trouble, anybody needed help, they would all be there. Somehow the message got around, whether it was a pigeon, I don't know what it was. But everybody helped each other. And that is something today that I always say, whenever we do shows, Narayan knows, Mahesh Bhai knows, Bhavesh Bhai knows, it's the one thing I say, if I was to say anything to the future generation is, don't look at your mobile phone. Look at what's happening around you guys. Because that is where you will learn your life skills. By the way, I'm doing a katha next week. Now, so that was Lalji Kaka. Now coming to Sheila Kaki. Was born in 1952 in Uganda, to the late, and everybody knows him, Mr. Gentilal Pujara, and we have the legendary Mukta Ben Pujara here. And she doesn't look any way past 60. I've just been told that she's 91. And she said to me the other day, so we got to do that, right? She came to London at the age of 18 with her brother. And those of you who may not know his brother because of you, but fantastic, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If I look to anyone that we looked in those days to an A-grade musician who had conquered what he had to conquer, then it is Sailesh Bhai Pujara. Fantastic artist, and I can tell you that everyone here, and I look at Mahesh Bhai, would have looked up to Mahesh Bhai when he was playing the accordion. Would I be right, Mahesh Bhai? You played the accordion learning, well, not learning, but watching, yeah? Inspiration, there you go. And today we are very, very lucky because we have his better half with us today, Uma Ben Pujara. And again, those of you who may not know Uma Ben, a wonderful soul, a wonderful human being. She has sung with and toured with the greats of the greats in Mumbai. And I believe, if I'm wrong, then forgive me, but I believe that Sailesh Bhai and Uma Ben met on tour with Kishore Kumar. She sang with Kishore Kumar, ladies and gentlemen. That deserves a big round of applause. And I, with Kishore Kumar, I've got his record. So that's not bad either, is it? We listen to him all the time. There you go. So there's Sailesh Bhai, and we have the youngest sibling. There she is on the back. Mrs. Nimisha Ben Thakrar. And the story goes is that Lalji Kaka was looking for an accordion player. And they found out through the grapevine that Sailesh Bhai was around and he plays the accordion. So one day, a friend recommended to Lalji Kaka, look, you need to go to Sailesh Bhai, go to his house, knock on his door, and ask him if he'd like to join your group. So Lalji Kaka, being Lalji Kaka, and he's probably Zephyr Zodiac, I don't know which car you had in those days, knocks on the door, and guess who opens the door? Tujhe dekha to ye and Sheila Kaki, chamak de chand, like a ray of sunshine, so Lalji. And guess what happened? She shut the door. No, she didn't. But in that meeting, their eyes crossed for the first time. And if I'm not mistaken, it was love at first sight for Lalji Gaga. That's what I said, for Lalji. And Lalji, I mean, it says here, I'm reading this, it says that immediately, Lalji fell head over heels for Sheila. That's another story, ne, Gaga? Okay. But once Sailesh Bhai joined the group, then Kaki was also coming into the group fraternity. So, you know, I think Lalji Kaka had said, Nana, Sheila, you must come and sing. But it wasn't the singing that he wanted. He wanted her heart. Is that right? And eventually, Sheila Kaki got convinced. And guess what? She started going to rehearsals. And, of course, in those days, Kaka, what were you playing? Dolak or drums? Or everything. So he was a one-man army. And everyone, I mean, I know for a fact that if I was inspired by doing what I do and what little I know, then it's through the family. I've just taken it on to what I know. But it was the family that always from day one inspired me, because we were in Coventry, Ramji Bhai and Dad and everyone, we were in Coventry. The only thing I used to do in those days was play tabla in the mandir and in the bhajans and whatever. There was no Bollywood stuff. So every time here there was Garba, Lalji Kaka would be busy 10 days or 12 days or whatever. And Babu Kaka would be playing, and Ashok Kaka would be playing, and we had Ramnik Bapa then, and Gopi, and all these people were there, and they all do Garba, and it was amazing in those days. But that's what I learned anyway. And then, in this band, Sheila Kaki started coming. And they formed this twinkle in the eye between the both of them. And it was a little bit of a bond there where Lalji Kaka knew that he was in. He was getting in there. But Sheila Kaki was playing resistance here a little bit. No. It's not this way. It doesn't work this way. And I have to say, after courting for how many years, Kaka? 2 years. Finally, he popped the question. And the man from Del Monte said, yes. And on the 29th of March, 1973, they got married. They exchanged vows. And that was the beginning of their journey together as one. Kaka was, again, I say this, Kaka was becoming very successful in his career. He'd started a shop by that time in Wembley Park. We called it the Palmer Watch Company. The name came from Kenya, so he transferred that here, and it was Wembley Park Jewelers after that. And so originally, the shop in Kericho where my father used to run was called Palmer Watch Company. And he took that here in Wembley Park, and he'd been there how many years, Kaka? 35 years he ran that shop. You know, very successfully, might I add. But along the journey came two beautiful princesses. Everyone go, ah. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Good. And we have the wonderful, my sis, I call them all sisters anyway, but my wonderful, beautiful sister, Reena, and my wonderful, beautiful sister, Sonia. And of course, now they have an extended family. So life moves on, the journey moves on, and obviously we have now 2 adorable grandsons, one who I have to look up to now. Because how long haven't seen you, Ryan? Too long, isn't it? Yeah, too long. But we have Ryan and we have Kian. And of course, we have 2, well, you can see why Ryan is so tall because of these 2 guys. But we have 2 adorable grandsons in Harbir and Kamal. So it has to be said, ladies and gentlemen, that 50 years these days is a tough gig. Yeah? All the things that Kaka has put up with. Oh, sorry. I knew that would get us, isn't it? All the things Kaki has put up with, right? But you'll admit, don't they look wonderful? Okay? They've done outstandingly well. And I know, I can say this from the Palmer family, we're very proud of you. Kaka, Kaki, we love you both. You've been absolutely amazing and inspirational to all of us. A shoulder to lean on whenever it's required, Kaka. And Kaki, you've always been there as well. You know, I remember, I'll tell you a little story. During times of COVID, I was staying elsewhere because we had a few issues in our house. And unfortunately, we had a few issues with COVID, with Dad, Mum, Harshida not being able to cook. And I called on Kaki. And I'm not telling you, I'm so proud to say this, that every day, Kaka and Kaki would bring garam garam sakne rotli for us. You know, that's family. That is family, ladies and gentlemen. And today, I urge everyone who's here, to just pay attention to that because we've lost that. आजकल कोई नहीं घरे जाओ वो आप तो पहला 3 week पहला phone करो पर हम तुम्हारे घरे आए. You know what I mean? In those days, you just knock on the door and you were there. कोई ने कहीं पेड़ी नहीं, just come. It would be great fun to have you all. And today, you know, I'm saying this because 50 years of this is a lot of patience. It's a lot of growing together. It takes a lot of understanding, and we all have to have those qualities if we want to be successful in our own personal paths, not careers, nothing like that. I'm just saying in our own personal paths, then patience is the biggest thing that we all need. After that, you can do anything you really, really want to. So I'm very, very proud, and I'm sure my family, equally, everyone here in the Palmer are very, very proud of Lalji Kaka and Kaki. And it goes without saying that we're all here today to pay respects to their amazing journey, right, ladies and gentlemen? So let's have a big round of applause for Lalji Kaka and Kaki. Now, I have a few little announcements to make because I believe that we have some other people who are celebrating as well. So, Saroj Bhai and Hasmukh Bhai, where are they? Saroj Ben, where's Saroj Ben and Hasmukh Bhai? I believe they're celebrating 50 years as well. Well done. And both of you don't look a year younger than I saw you yesterday. We have, oh, really? Jitu Bhai and Chaya. Where's Jitu Bhai and Chaya Ben? Jitu Bhai, where are they? Okay, is that another 50 years? 48 years. Congratulations. Let's have a round of applause for them. And we have Naina Ben and Dinu Bhai. Where are they? Where's Naina Ben and Dinu Bhai? Where are they? Are they here? Where are they? Stand up, stand up. Where's Naina Ben? Naina Ben kya hai? So they're celebrating their divorce. Ek ayan, ek wa asu je. A round of applause for them as well, please. And a special thank you to Dinubai and Naina Ben for the decor and the balloons and everything. They've been absolutely instrumental. So thank you to them. And finally, we're going to continue with the bhajans. We've still got about 45 minutes before we do Aarti and everything. પલકેશભાઈ જય જલારામ. આપણા પ્રભુ આવી ગયા. Please give him a big round of applause. પ્રભુ એક ભજન ગાવાનું છે આજે. હા ક્યાં. And before we do anything, I'll just quickly, have you enjoyed the bhajan so far? Good. Okay, so I'm going to quickly introduce everyone because I think before everyone goes, it's only fair. As I've spoken about this gentleman, a wonderful human being, he's been a stalwart in the music industry for as long as I've been playing, and a wonderful gentleman at heart as well, and a fantastic musician. Please put your hands together for Mahesh Bhai Patel. Mahesh Bhai, thank you so much. I promise you, તમને કુર્તો લઈ આવી દઈશ. On the octopad, I've known this gentleman now about 2 days. No. I've known him for about 5 years. We were very lucky to have him because he was a full-time musician in Mumbai, in the film industry as well. He's now settled here, and I'm very proud of him because he's just now bought his first house. Please put your hands together for the magic hands of Bhavesh Bhai. And of course, our female singer today, who sent us the list, who's given us the scales and keeps us all in check here. So please, I'm sure you'll appreciate that she's done a fantastic job and she's going to sing a lot more. Please, Uma Ben Pujara. And our fantastic male singer. Now, I've known this guy for about 15 years. 16, how long have you been here now? He's been here 20 years. He just got his passport. Because he just got married. And his wife's here as well, so I'm blessed. But you all agree, I mean, honestly, I think I've known him for about 20 years now. I remember my first performance with him, we were in Brighton. Another gentleman, Mohammad Bhai Qasim, funny enough, we were playing yesterday together. And we were panicking because we had another male singer booked. And unfortunately, something happened and he cancelled. And yeah. And yeah, unfortunate for him, fortunate for us, right? And we picked Narayan up from like the M25 or something, wasn't it? And he had long hair and all that. And ever since then, I'm very privileged to say, we perform almost week in, week out together. And I say to you, he's a teacher. He's a guru to a lot of the people here. I know that a lot of his students are here. And we do a lot of shows together. And I'm really privileged to have him as a friend and as a brother. Please put your hands together for Narayan. And Kaki said, finally, I wrote this with Sonia. Please say how you want and let me know how much the cost is. So I'll answer those later. Now, finally, I must admit that the sound that you're hearing today, he's another sound engineer. He's my elder brother. He's been doing this for years. And like I say, he's performing all over the place. He's been doing shows with, you name it, the greats of Bollywood, whoever comes here. Very, very lucky to have him today. Please put your hands together for Deepak Bhai Parmar. Now, what I'm going to do, I would like my kaka, the man of the moment, he tells me he's very shy. Do you believe that? No, do I. Put your hands together for the man of the moment. Please, bye. Lalji Bhai Parmar.
चलते चलते यूं ही कोई मिल गया था यूं ही मिल गया था सर राह चलते चलते सर राह चलते चलते हो यूं ही कोई मिल गया था सर राह मिल गया था सर राह I think I'm tired singing now, so I think I'll stop singing. Bhayo and Beno, thank you very much for all coming. I don't think I can add any more than what Bhavesh has added already. We've had a lovely journey, and I must
confess one thing. Before I met my lovely wife Sheila, my life was all over the place. I was a bit of a hippie then, and we used to have all-night parties and shows, and it was a different era. 70s was 60s, 70s was different. When Bhavesh, she opened the door and I saw her, there was something there which I cannot explain. And within a blink of my eye, I gave up everything. And I think she showed me the way. The late nights went, and hippie days went, and drinking went, and I think she gave me focus in life, and I think I have to thank her. And the biggest thank goes to my mother, that when I brought home to my mother, Ba accepted her right away. And Papa and Mummy accepted us right away. And there was no other time but life of family. And family just grew and grew and grew, and all the brothers came and we settled them down, and Uma came as well. And I sponsored you, yeah, that's right, yeah. And in fact, when she got wed, I was her guardian, and Sheila was looking after Shailesh. That's how, because she had nobody here. So what I mean is, you never know what life takes you, where it takes you. But if you just carry on doing what you're doing, marriage is not an easy thing. It's up and down. As Naran Bhai said, that it's a tough life, you got to carry on. And
My wife is sitting here. Would I say that?
no, he will learn from my experiences. You see? But all I'm saying is, look, thank you very much. મારો એકદમ આભાર છે બધાને અહીંયા આવ્યા તમે બધાએ. I hope you enjoy the bhajans, and we'll do aarti. Please have prasadi with us. And this is the least we could do. And I chose the mandir because it's the most religious place. And I hope she gives us blessings as well. Thank you very much. Now my biggest thanks goes to Bhavesh for organizing everything. And he's at the moment the main pole of the family. The whole 42 members rely on Bhavesh. And I hope the Palmer family carries on, and all the youngsters take over, and then we carry on. Thank you very much all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lalji bhai. So this one is for our wonderful couple here. 50 years. Wow.
जबी तुझे मालूम नहीं, तू अभी तक है हंसी और मैं जवान, तुझ पे कुर्बान मेरी जान मेरी जान. मेरी पे कुर्बान मेरी जान मेरी जान। ओए होए शोखियाँ ये बातपन जो तुझ में है कहीं नहीं, ये शोखियाँ ये बातपन जो तुझ में है कहीं नहीं, दिलों को जीतने का फन जो तुझ में है कहीं नहीं। मैं तेरी आँखों में पा गया दो जहां, मैं तेरी आँखों में पा गया दो जहां। ऐ मेरी ज़हर जबी तुझे मालूम नहीं, तू अभी तक है हंसी और मैं जवान। तुझ पे कुर्बान मेरी जान मेरी जान, तुझ पे कुर्बान मेरी जान मेरी जान, तुझ पे कुर्बान मेरी जान मेरी जान।
And now can you all put your hands together to welcome Palkesh Bhai. We request him to sing a beautiful bhajan. He's a wonderful person and a great, great singer. Good artist. Thank you.
जय श्री कृष्ण, जय जलाराम, जय सियाराम। સૌથી પહેલા તો જેણે 50 વર્ષ ખૂબ સારી રીતે પસાર કરી દીધા છે, ખાસ કરીને મેરેજ લાઈફ, दिन महीने साल बीते जाए, हम प्यार में जीते प्यार में मरते जाएंगे, देखेंगे देख लेना, देखेंगे देख लेना। આ છે ને આ સોંગ એકચ્યુઅલી મારા પેરેન્ટ્સની એનિવર્સરી હોય ત્યારે હું સંભળાવતો હતો, પણ તમે મારા પેરેન્ટ્સ બરાબર જ છો, એ જ ઉંમરના છો, તો તમને ડેડિકેટ કરું છું. આજનું આ ભજન છે નામ હૈ તેરા તારણહારા કબ તેરા દર્શન હોગા. ખૂબ સુંદર ભજન છે, ઓરિજિનલ ફિલ્મી ઢાળ છે યશુદાસજીનો. नाम है तेरा तारणहारा कब तेरा दर्शन होगा, जिनकी प्रतिमा इतनी सुंदर वो कितना सुंदर होगा, वो कितना सुंदर होगा। नाम है तेरा तारणहारा कब तेरा दर्शन होगा, जिनकी प्रतिमा इतनी सुंदर वो कितना सुंदर होगा, सुंदर होगा। ઓરિજિનલ સોંગ છે એનો એક પીસ રજૂ કરું છું. राग रूप रस का संगम आधार तू प्रेम कहानी का, मेरे प्यासे मन में उतरी जैसे रेत में झरना पानी का, यूं रेत में झरना पानी का, अपना रूप दिखाने को ओ, अपना रूप दिखाने को, तेरे रूप में खुद ईश्वर होगा. जिसकी रचना इतनी सुंदर, वो कितना सुंदर होगा, वो कितना सुंदर होगा. तुझे देख कर जग वाले पर यकीन ही क्यों गर होगा. जिसकी रचना इतनी सुंदर, वो कितना सुंदर होगा, वो कितना सुंदर होगा. ओ आ आज उमा जी भी यहाँ पे बैठी हुई हैं, लेकिन शैलेश भाई कहाँ बैठे? हाँ, बस शैलेश भाई को मिस कर रहे हैं. वो हर रोज आके हेलो कर जाते हैं, लेकिन आज उनका जो भी टाइम उन्होंने जो शेष किया था, आज उमा जी ने पूरा कर दिया मंदिर में आके. तो उमा जी आपको वेलकम करते हैं.
तो आप दोनों के लिए ये गीत हम पेश कर रहे हैं. आपके लाइफ की जर्नी जो है,
वो शायद इस गाने के बगैर अधूरी रह सकती है, ऐसा हम लगता है. बट दिस स्पेशली फॉर यू टू.
तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए, कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए। तू अब से पहले सितारों में बस रही थी कहीं, तू अब से पहले सितारों में बस रही थी कहीं। तुझे ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए, तुझे ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए।
कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि ये बदन ये निगाहें मेरी अमानत है, कि ये बदन ये निगाहें मेरी अमानत है। ये गेजुओं की घनी छाँव है मेरी खातिर, ये होठ और ये बाहें मेरी अमानत है, ये होठ और ये बाहें मेरी अमानत है।
कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे बजते हैं शहनाइयाँ सी राहों में, कि जैसे बजती हैं शहनाइयाँ सी राहों में।
सुहाग रात है घूंघट उठा रहा हूँ मैं, सुहाग रात है घूंघट उठा रहा हूँ मैं। सिमट रही है तू शर्मा के मेरी बाहों में, सिमट रही है तू शर्मा के मेरी बाहों में। लालजी शर्मा रहे हैं।
मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है,
कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है।
Congratulations. Thank you.
ये राखी ने रेखा के साथ कभी नहीं, ये राखी थी।
रेखा राखी क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
बोलते क्या फर्क पड़ता है? एक प्यार करना है। डीशा डी डी ओके डी डी डी
ये जो गाना है लालजी और शीला जी का बहुत फेवरेट गाना है और लगता है इस गाने में इन दोनों के बहुत तार जुड़े हुए हैं दिल के. So I'm going to be starting the song with first with the praise of अपड़ा जलाराम बापा से और जितने अपने इष्ट देव हैं उनको हम याद करके हम गाएंगे. उसके बाद I would like Lalji and Sheila to join us and show us how much you are for each other. I can see it in your eyes. That's your favorite song. Okay.
ये दुनिया रे पगले एक राम कहानी है। ये दुनिया रे पगले एक राम कहानी है। अपना ना यहाँ कोई हर चीज बेगानी है। ये दुनिया रे पगले एक राम कहानी है। अपना ना यहाँ कोई हर चीज बेगानी है। ये दुनिया रे पगले La 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 क्यों हमें आकर के तू खुद को भुला बैठा। क्यों हमें आकर के तू खुद को भुला बैठा। जो आया उसे जाना है। ये रीत पुरानी है। अपना ना यहाँ कोई हर चीज बेगानी है। ये दुनिया रे पगले
तू धार है नदिया की, मैं तेरा किनारा हूँ।
तू मेरा सहारा है। मैं तेरा सहारा हूँ।
आँखों में समंदर है,
आशाओं का पानी है।
जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है,
मौजों
की रवानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है।
क्या बात है. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This song, without fail, Lalji would put a record every Bestavarasna Divse for me. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
So now we'll do a beautiful song from Hum Saath Saath Hain. And after this we'll have Third and Aarti.
ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है। जन्मदाता है जो नाम जिनसे मिला, थाम कर जिनकी उंगली है बचपन चला। कांधे पर बैठ के जिनके देखा जहां, ज्ञान जिनसे मिला क्या बुरा क्या भला। इतने उपकार हैं क्या कहें, ये बताना ना आसान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है। जन्म देती है जो माँ जिसे जग कहे, अपनी संतान में प्राण जिसके रहे। लोरियां होठों पर सपने बुनती नजर, नींद जो वार दे हंस के हर दुख सहे। ममता के रूप में है प्रभु, आपसे पाया वरदान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है। आपके ख्वाब हम आज होकर जवां, उस परम शक्ति से करते हैं प्रार्थना। इनकी छाया रहे रहती दुनिया तलक, एक पल रह सके हम न जिनके बिना। आप दोनों सलामत रहे, सबके दिल में ये अरमान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का इस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है।
And now, please put your hands together for Sonia.
Well, Jai Jalaram and Jai Shri Krishna to everybody first. We would like to congratulate our parents on their golden wedding anniversary. What a fantastic milestone. What can we say about our dearest mum and dad? As the song just sung said it all beautifully. We love them very dearly. Sorry. And don't they look amazing today? It looks like they literally just got married. Thank you to Uma Mami and Sona for opening the ceremony. We would also like to thank Deepak Bhai, Bhavesh Bhai and his team and all of the musicians, especially performed by Narayan. He's somewhere, I'm guessing. And Uma Mami together. They've done a great job. I'm sure you'll agree. Thank you to the Mandir team, the kitchen staff, Shailesh Mama, Ila Auntie, and especially my Nimi Masi for helping this wonderful occasion happen with a smile. We will now proceed for the Aarti, which will then be followed by our immediate family cake cutting ceremony. Can I ask that you all make your way downstairs after the Aarti for a delicious meal? Thank you for taking the time to celebrate with us for this special occasion. There is one special song left, if you can wait, and then it will be an Aarti. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Krishna and Jai Jalaram. So, would like to introduce the next song. Yes, it will be down. Sorry, the immediate family cake cutting, yes, will be downstairs. So you guys, everybody can start eating at that time as well, after the Aarti.
Lovely speech. Beautiful. Thank you. I want Sheila to join me for a beautiful song before the Aarti, the most appropriate one, and that is Satyam Shivam Sundaram. So Sheila, if you can kindly join me in the song, I would really appreciate it.
ईश्वर सत्य है, सत्य ही शिव है, शिव ही सुंदर है।
जागो उठ कर देखो, जीवन जोत जागर है। सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम, 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 सुंदरम सुंदरम। सत्यम शिवम, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम। ईश्वर सत्य है, सत्य ही शिव है, शिव ही सुंदर है। सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम। रामावत में, रामावत में, काशी में शिव, कान्हा वृंदावन में। दया करो प्रभु, देखो इनको, दया करो प्रभु, देखो इनको, हर घर के आंगन में। राधा मोहन शरणम, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम। ईश्वर सत्य है, सत्य ही शिव है, शिव ही सुंदर है। सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम, सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम। Thank you. Thank you. This is all without practice. Big hand to Sheila, I have to say. Thank you.
સૌને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય જલારામ, જય સિયારામ. મંદિર તરફથી કેટલીક પદ્ધતિ હોય છે કે જે પોતાનું કોઈ પણ વિશેષ પ્રયોજન રાખીને મંદિરને સ્પોન્સર કરતા હોય છે, મંદિરે ઇવેન્ટ કરતા હોય તો ચોક્કસ મંદિર તરફથી એક સન્માન અર્પણ કરવામાં આવે છે. અને આજે જેની ગોલ્ડન એનિવર્સરી છે એ તો પૂરેપૂરા સન્માનના અધિકારી છે. માટે હું વિનંતી કરું અમારા વડીલ ટ્રસ્ટી શ્રી લક્ષ્મીદાસભાઈ પોપટને કે શીલાબેન અને લાલજીભાઈને આ બાપાની પ્રસાદી રૂપી શોલ અર્પણ કરે. શ્રી જલારામ બાપાની જય. વીરબાઈ માત की जय. सदगुरु भोजलराम बापानी जय. खूब खूब आभार. तमाम बोर्ड ऑफ ट्रस्टी वती पण सर्वेनो खूब खूब आभार. दास काका कहे बोर्ड वती पण सर्वेनो खूब 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 आभार. અને ખાસ કરીને પરમાર પરિવાર કે આપનું વિશેષ પ્રયોજન તમે બાપાના સાનિધ્યમાં સિદ્ધ કર્યું. કંઈ વાંધો નહીં, 51મી એનિવર્સરી હોય તો સેલિબ્રેટ કરજો. અરે વાહ વાહ, લુકિંગ ફોરવર્ડ. ચાલો થાળ ક્રમાનુસાર થાળ અને પછી આરતી. આરતી પછી આપણે નીચે હોલમાં જઈશું, શાંતિથી પ્રસાદી લઈશું.
ओहो चेंज. क्या बोल रहे हैं? ठीक चल रहा है.
ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે, ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે. ઘરી ધરાવું ને ઘૂઘર ધરું ને ઘેબર ધરું સઈ, ઘરી ધરાવું ને ઘૂઘર ધરું ને ઘેબર ધરું સઈ. મોહન થાળ ને માલ પોહા પણ, મોહન થાળ ને માલ પોહા પણ માખણ જેવા ને. ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે, ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે. શીરું ધરાવું ને શ્રીખંડ ધરું ને સુતર ફળી સઈ, શીરું ધરાવું ને શ્રીખંડ ધરું ને સુતર ફળી સઈ. ઉપર તાજા ઘી ધરું પણ, ઉપર તાજા ઘી ધરું પણ માખણ જેવા ને. ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે, ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે. જાત જાતના મેવા ધરાવું દૂધ સાકર ને થઈ, જાત જાતના મેવા ધરાવું દૂધ સાકર ને થઈ. 56 ભોગ સામગ્રી ધરું પણ, 56 ભોગ સામગ્રી ધરું પણ માખણ જેવા ને. ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે, ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે. સોલવાના શાક ધરાવું ને રાયતા મેલું મઈ, સોલવાના શાક ધરાવું ને રાયતા મેલું મઈ. ભાત ભાતની ભાજી ધરું પણ, ભાત ભાતની ભાજી ધરું પણ માખણ જેવા ને. ભલને માખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે, ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે. એક ગોપીએ જમવાનું કીધું ને થાળ ધરી ઊભી રહી, એક ગોપીએ જમવાનું કીધું ને થાળ ધરી રહી. વાલતા વાલો એમ પડ્યા પણ, વાલતા વાલો એમ પડ્યા પણ માખણ જેવા ને. ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને મિશ્રી ભાવે રે, ભલને મખણ ભાવે રે, ભલને वलने मकड़ भवेर वलने मिसरी भवेर वलने मकड़ भवेर वलने मिसरी भवेर वलने मकड़ भवेर वलने मिसरी भवेर. So now get ready for the Aarti. आरती के लिए आप सब बैठे रहें. Just the immediate family will come for the आरती. ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का. ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहूँ मैं किसकी स्वामी शरण पढ़ूँ मैं किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा प्रभु बिन और न दूजा आश करूँ मैं किसकी. ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पर ब्रह्मा परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी. ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्षं मङ्गलाय तनोहरि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते। कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की, जलाराम बापा की। So after the bhajan, thank you for coming, and we'll be going for bhojan after the bhajan. Downstairs, please. Thank you.